Okay, like I said in the last video, I have a couple that were, that I just ordered recently. Today, Green Lantern Day. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hope you're having a great day. Been a while since we've been doing these things. I haven't bought anything in a while, so this was my first purchase since the last video that we did from the Christmas purchase. So, long time coming. And this one is strictly a few Green Lantern books. And one of them is a key that's been, floating around for a while. It gets hot, then it gets cold, it gets hot, then it gets cold. And one that's been picking up a little more steam over the last couple of years after being ignored for most of eternity. I don't know why. I personally like this version of Green Lantern, but we'll see what happens. And so let's do the rip. All right, I think it's 3 books. And so, fingers crossed, because this is a new Cadia order, so fingers crossed that it's in the conditions that it's supposed to be. So, let's take a look. All right. First off is... Okay. This one. Green Lantern, number 20 from the 2005 series. This is not such a key or anything like that. It's, I want to say it's the first appearance of the Star Sapphire Corps, but I think it's actually somebody in the Star Sapphire Corps. Yeah, unfortunately, sometimes when you haven't been doing this for a while, the brain kind of slows up a little bit and things fall out. Especially now with tax time. Most of my time has been, spent filing returns and everything, so it's a little bit crazy. Okay, no. So this is the first appearance and origin of Alyssa Dark. All right, or Carousel. She's a member of the Sinestro Corps, and she's a crazy bitch. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the wrong one. That's number 18. This is the first team appearance of the Star Sapphire Corps. This is the one that I was thinking of. The other one is the more expensive of the two, because they kind of go together, with the cover of, Green Lantern, Hal Jordan fighting. It's just 2 awesome covers with the green and the purple, how they just play off each other really, really well. But no, this is the one, this is the first team appearance of the Star Sapphire Corps. So, yes, this one is, this was more of a spec book for me than anything. I bought it because it was the first team appearance, and, why not get it? First team appearances are pretty cool. And it's listed as a near mint, and I paid $3.48 for it. So let's see if in my 4 months off the grading practices have picked up a little bit. Well, I can't really tell from the back cover, because if you can see on the back cover, I know it's kind of hard because it's a white cover and the light, but you'll see it's an advertisement for Star Wars on the History Channel, and there's a lot of sketching in there. So it kind of looks like there could be some dirt, but it's not really dirt. Obviously, they don't have to worry about white pages because it's got all colors in it. But this actually, I would say this is a 9.6. So near mint, sure. Why not? Next book is, like I said, this is one of my favorite versions of Green Lantern. This is from the 1990 series, Green Lantern number 51. Let me see if I just change the angle of the lights a little bit, reduce the glare. For the most part, yeah. So, Green Lantern number 51. first appearance of Kyle Rayner as the Green Lantern. I pick this book up whenever I can because I think he's underrated and needs to be used more. Okay, well, it's a very fine plus. Front cover, pretty good. Says off-white to yellow, off-white, tan, or yellow pages. Yeah, I can see that. It's a little bit tan pages. You can probably see for yourself. There's, they're not like bone white like some other books. So now there's that. And the back cover is a little bit dirty. You can see right down this line, maybe. I don't know if you can see it. There's dirt straight up and down there, but that should be able to come out. And even, let's see if you can see at the top. Get it into focus. Yeah, it's hard to see because it's not like dark, but it's a little dirty. So yeah, a little bit dirty. But for $2.97, Green Lantern number 51 from 1990 series, and these are both direct sales. Now, this is the biggest one out of the three. This is from the 2011 Green Lantern series, and this is Green Lantern number 20. I actually have another one coming my way at some point. I think I have one that I'm watching that I'm going to be picking up in a week or so, maybe, depending on what goes on with that. But yeah, so this is the first appearance of Jessica Cruz. Sorry, I lost my camera screen. Yeah, so first appearance of Jessica Cruz, and this is supposed to be a near mint plus, which, jeez. Okay, so don't know if you can see, because it is a square bound, you do have the little, spine crease going down. You probably can't see it because it's very, very faint. It's very difficult. It's one of those things that the camera generally does. Oh, you can see it right there. At this angle, you can see, the crease that goes, about a half inch in from the spine. But other than that, it's nice and square. You can see how square it is, and it's very, very clean. So yeah, this one I'm very happy with. My first experience with that book, I bought it from Mile High Comics, and let me see, because I do have the spreadsheet open right here. I bought it from Mile High Comics, and this was back, I believe, in 2020. Yeah, December of 2020. I bought it for, damn it. I usually, when I put my, when I have something returned, I usually just multiply it by 0 so that I can see the original price that I paid. Unfortunately, I just zeroed it out. But it came with a corner of the, not the spine side, but the page side was torn off, and it was floating in the bag. And I was like, hello, don't you check your stuff before you send it out? This literally, you can see that the corner's missing, and I found it like floating there when I took the book out. It, it just, went doop, 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 like a leaf. So this is my first actual copy that I held on to, and that cost me, what did it cost me? I don't know. I have to go back to the other tab. That cost me $9.68. I got a really good deal on that. So for a big key like that, I know that they redid the whole, Green Lantern thing. It's going to focus on Hal Jordan again, but you never know. You got to bring in Jessica Cruz. She turns out to be very popular. I've also been buying, whenever I can, Green Lantern number 0 from the 2011 series. That's the origin of Simon Baz, because it's almost impossible to find a really good copy of the free comic book day New 52 or 52, whatever the official title is, where it's his first appearance. I know that sometimes you could get it graded really high without the stamp from the store, but a lot of times it's just not in good condition. So because it's a free comic book day version, so I've been buying up about a few of them. I'm probably gonna pick up like 3 more for about $2.25 each from my comic shop, probably later this week. So just stocking up on Green Lantern keys, small keys, bigger keys, whatever, because you never know what they're going to do with this TV series. So thanks for watching. Let me know what you think of the books. If you enjoy Green Lantern, who's your favorite Green Lantern? Obviously, that's always a great discussion. So let me know, and I will see you in the next video.